A couple of years ago, the NDP looked into the 100 richest Canadians, all billionaires, and who they donate to. 56 of them donated to the Liberals, 61 to the Conservatives. And boy, are they getting their money's worth. Both the Liberals and Conservatives refuse to close down tax havens that these billionaires rely on. They both refuse to bring in a wealth tax. When corporate Canada gets out of paying $30 billion using tax avoidance schemes in 1 year, we in the NDP immediately propose solutions to end these tax scams. But it was the Liberals and Conservatives that shut that proposal down. Under the Liberals, we have witnessed a sustained assault on workers' rights by way of back to work legislation and a disregard for the welfare of workers in the public service. We have the responsibility to stand up for the well-being of Canadian workers. And in this case, we've seen the Liberal government and previous Conservative governments, when it comes to railway safety, when it comes to regulating the railways, it's been done with kid gloves, if at all, and always ensuring their profitability. This is the Canada where successive Liberal and Conservative governments have built a system, but we know that it shouldn't have to be this way. Garden Hill, York Factory, Tatasqueyak Cree Nation, Red Sucker Lake, all communities in our part of the country alone that this government has turned their back on. Communities that don't know week to week whether the water they depend on will be clean enough to drink or bathe in. Whether if a loved one gets sick, they'll be able to access the medical care that they need in their community. For isolated communities like these, how can we ever talk about affordability when people's basic needs are not being met? Fundamentally, these are communities that successive Liberal and Conservative governments won't stand up for. And it's everywhere. In my hometown of Thompson, you see the struggle every day. A working class town that has lost most of its good jobs that were sold off by successive Liberal and Conservative governments.